The European continent is made up of an eclectic mosaic of countries, each one with its own culture, defining traits, and histories. This rich tapestry of nations is what makes Europe such an appealing place to live. Many countries are fantastic for the history and culture they provide, and some have become modern powerhouses of their economy, something that is great for finding work. The countries mentioned in this video are all members of the European Union and boast everything you're looking for from your expat relocation. Free movement between these countries of the European Union has opened up many opportunities for those interested in living and working abroad. If the idea of working and exploring more of the continent appeals to you, then these countries might be a good choice. So here are 10 best countries to live and work in Europe. Number 10. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic's favorable economic climate has attracted many expats in recent years. With a stable economy and close transport links to Germany and Russia, there are also increasing investment opportunities in the country. It also makes it incredibly easy to travel throughout Europe. Though if you choose to go overseas to the Czech Republic, you won't want to spend much time traveling. There is an abundance of beauty to experience there. EU citizens are able to easily live and work in the country as they do not require a work permit, whereas non-EU citizens do need a work permit to gain employment in the Czech Republic. Furthermore, there are plenty of jobs available for foreign workers, especially for those that can speak English, because there is always a need for native speakers in its international companies. Number 9. Ireland. Ireland may be small, but it has an enormous amount to offer, including an incredibly rich culture, diverse artistic talent, lively people, and gorgeous, lush landscapes. Furthermore, the country has experienced an economic boom in the last few years, particularly in light of Brexit regulations that saw a slew of big corporations move their European headquarters to Dublin. In fact, the Irish capital has become so popular with expats since the upturn in the city's economic prospects that the demand for housing has skyrocketed. However, despite the pricey cost of living, the quality of life in Ireland remains excellent, and the people, culture, and lifestyle outweigh many of life's difficulties. But keep in mind, its size and location in the middle of the Atlantic cause frequent variation in weather conditions. Number 8. Netherlands. The Netherlands is one of Europe's most popular countries to live and work. Around 21% of the country's population is made up of expats, most of them living in Amsterdam and Rotterdam. It's an extremely tolerant and liberal country where pretty much anything goes, making it an easy place to adjust to. The majority of people speak English, so it's not hard to make new friends. Furthermore, it has one of the lowest rates of unemployment, which, combined with the 30% tax-free allowance available to people coming into work in the Netherlands, makes it an attractive work destination. And moving to the Netherlands from another Western country hardly feels like culture shock. Almost everyone is tolerant of non-Dutch speakers and speaks English. They also have an inclusive culture that isn't materialistic. Number 7. Portugal. Living in Portugal offers many advantages: a warm climate, the sunny beaches, mountains nearby, a low crime rate, and a relatively low cost of living. Medicine and education are well developed here, and residents are offered tax exemptions. Unlike many other destinations, working in Portugal is hardly a hook for expats looking to move to this country. In fact, many relocate here to escape the faster business cultures of their own home countries. These include retirees and professionals that would sacrifice higher wages for a better quality of life. Moreover, there are many job opportunities here in the fields of IT, marketing, and other online and tech jobs are increasing. Plus, jobs in real estate and tourism have long been a safe option for expats Portugal. Number 6. Greece. Greece is an incredibly beautiful place to live with plenty to explore and enjoy, from ancient historical sites to black sand beaches. The quality of life is high, and expats earning anything above the average salary will be able to live a relatively lavish life in this Mediterranean country. Although costs do vary throughout the country, with the mainland being typically cheaper than the islands. But it is more affordable overall than its Western European neighbors and North America. Transport, fuel, and basic goods are all reasonably priced. On the downside, when looking to hire an expat, companies here generally prefer to hire an EU expat, as the paperwork involved in hiring non-EU expat is immense. Number 5. Belgium. Belgium might not be an obvious expat destination, but is home to over 1 million expats. On top of this, 70% of the country's population speaks English, so language won't be an issue while living here. Moreover, you'll not be short on culture anywhere in Belgium. There are impressive museums, a vibrant theater scene, and some of the most beautiful towns and cities in Europe. Although the unemployment rate in Belgium rose during the pandemic to 6.5%, it is still below the overall EU unemployment level of 7.6%. Nevertheless, with many global companies and large international institutions based in the country, Belgium is a good place to find a job and attracts many high-skilled workers. Self-employment and freelancing is common, especially in cities such as Brussels and Antwerp, which have a culture of entrepreneurialism. Number 4. France. For decades, people from around the world, especially Europe, have been heading towards France in search of jobs. It is easily connected to the rest of Europe, making travel and getting around fairly easy. But keep in mind, for anyone who is not from an EU country, finding a job in France is somewhat difficult, for the simple reason that France has a high unemployment rate and will not give a job to a foreigner if he is not skilled enough. But still, it has managed to fulfill job requirement for the individuals in different sectors like the fashion industry, education and teaching, information technology services, medical sciences, and architecture. Number 3. Spain. Despite an economic contraction due to the pandemic, Spain remained a popular destination for expats, attracting international candidates from all over the world with its bright blue sky, sandy beaches, and business opportunities for the skilled international workers. Furthermore, the cost of living in Spain is relatively low compared to other destinations in Europe. Expats will pay less for almost all basics, including accommodation, food, transport, and utilities. A 2-bedroom apartment can be found for around $700 depending on location and city. The most needed jobs and common jobs for expats in Spain are in engineering, IT, healthcare, and hospitality industries. Number 2. Germany. 2 words come to mind when one thinks about Germany: efficiency and punctuality. Stereotypes, yes, but you'll probably find living and working here to be an orderly, organized experience. The benefits of German efficiency include clean public areas, tidy parks, and plenty of bureaucracy. Furthermore, Germany has one of the lowest youth unemployment levels in Europe, partly because of the apprenticeship schemes it offers. It's great news for expats who want to live and work in Germany. The country also has shorter working hours than its neighboring countries and a strict no-working policy on weekend, so it's great for families as well. All in all, there are many reasons to consider moving to Germany for work. Number 1. Denmark. Denmark is often called the happiest country in the world, and with good reasons. There's a balance between work and family life, high education standards, and a thriving business climate. Plus, you're never more than a 30-minute drive away from a bustling city or the beautiful Danish countryside. And with many global companies having established local offices, there are a wide variety of jobs in Denmark across all industries and sectors. Furthermore, working hours tend to be shorter than most countries, and the gender split of the workforce is fairly equal. Most men and women are in full-time employment, all of which makes it a strong option for working expats. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more amazing content.